Salut tout le monde, welcome back. You're looking lovely this evening. This week I'm going to be talking about my Pantheon. The personal goddesses I have that I think are the most important fictional characters to me personally that I have ever come across. So let's get started, shall we? First up, we're going to the mythical world of Tortal from Tamora Pierce's many series of books. I personally love every single one of her heroines, but my personal favorite is Alana of Trebon. She's the first lady knight in over a century, and she is fantastic, and I love her. I actually have some copies in French that I've been reading, so that's fun. I think I've been reading her stories ever since a friend introduced them to me when I was in the 5th grade, so I've reread all 4 of her books. That makes it at least 7 times, so I think that she's just a part of my DNA at this point, really. Sticking with a theme, my next person is also called Alana. She is Alana Bloom from Brian Fuller's Hannibal series, which if you're not watching it and you're not terrified of gore or serial killers or really excellent television, then you should watch it. It's fantastic. Takes one of my favorite crime books and turns it into the most amazing television I've ever watched in my life. Alana Bloom is, if you've read the books, she's Alan Bloom. For all intents and purposes, Alana Bloom and I are the same person. It's actually vaguely terrifying how similar I think to how she seems to think in the show. I have said ideas aloud while watching the show with friends, and then Alana will do those ideas immediately, and it's spooky. Hold on. This is my Alana Bloom crocheted doll that my friend made me. That pretty much says it all, don't you think? She's fantastic. Look, she's even got little heels. Moving right along. Next up would have to be Dana Scully from the X-Files, obviously. Everyone knows that by now, right? It's been off the air for 10 years. But anyway, Dana Scully is fantastic. She is rational and logical, but she still has her faith. She can ground Mulder, so that's strength right there. And she is unbelievably loyal, and I absolutely adore her. Dana Scully is just great. Now, Dana Scully would probably not believe in the next one since she's an alien, but we're going there anyway. I am a huge Star Trek fanatic, so my next one is Jadzia Dax from Deep Space Nine. What can I say about Jadzia? She's kind of like if Alana Bloom were in space, I guess. She's absolutely outrageous. She's super fierce, and she's stubborn as hell, and it's fantastic to watch on TV. Her interactions with anyone is always fantastic when she wants it to be. And she's a scientist, so that's awesome. It's always fun. I love Jadzia so much. She might be my favorite Star Trek character in all of the Star Treks, so that's really saying something, isn't it? Still in Star Trek, because of course it is Catherine Janeway. Now, she's not my favorite captain, sorry, but she is fantastic, and I really do love her. She's great. I wish, I wish Voyager could have been stronger. She could have been so fantastic, but I still love her anyway. She's so amazingly tough and brave, and I think she's a great reminder that when things are at their toughest, that's when you need to be your bravest and stick closest to your morals, because that's when it matters, not when it's easy. She's just a great reminder of that. Also a scientist, so again, really cool. And then my fun, I guess she would be the heiress in the Pantheon, Chloe from Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, which was a ridiculous sitcom that got cancelled after only 1 year, but I don't know. know. Chloe is so outrageous and over the top, and it's impossible not to love her. You always want to be able to have Chloe in your corner if it comes to it. Lots of alliteration in the last phrase. Yeah, so those 6 women are my favorite fictional women, the top of the top, in my humble opinion. If you have some more that you'd like to add, leave them in the comments. That'd be really fun to read. If you want to talk about it more, I've got a Twitter, an Instagram, and a Tumblr, and they're all spelled Soirishcream, the same way it's spelled here. And I also have a blog, which is pinesandpoplars.wordpress.com, which I'll be writing in the info box because you didn't get that right there. But I talk about more long-form things, and I always do a week in review, so if you'd be interested in seeing some of that, check it out. That'd be fun. There will be a companion piece to this video up there soon-ish. Maybe already. Who knows? It's the future. It was good to see you guys again this week, and I'll see you next week. Love you. Bye.